Well, every 10 years, the United States government takes a census. Tomorrow on Perspectives, we're looking at how and why the census affects Mobile County's future for the next 10 years and beyond. This morning, we have our good friend Eric Reynolds with us to tell us more, and we're both hungry.
That aroma is something else.
We are.
I'm looking for Shaq to run in a minute, throwing us some, you know.
It smells so good in the studio, y'all. Also some pizzas over there, too. Now, we are talking about Perspectives coming up tomorrow and the census. Now, for our friends at home who kind of forgot about how it all works, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, you know, every 10 years, this started back in 1790. Wow. 230 years ago. And this is the opportunity for the government to find out who's in the country and who you're married to, how many children you have, but all this information is compiled to decide how money is appropriated to different counties and the states around the country. And so the Mobile County Commission is behind all of this, making sure that we all participate, because the funding, as we said in your intro, they base it on that 10-year census. And so you have to wait another 10 years if there's any growth or changes for the better. So you want to get everyone in every 10 years when you do it to make sure everyone's counted. And the concern some people have about my information, where is it going, who's going to have access to it, that's something that they've worked out to where that's not an issue. And they just basically need us to either do it by phone, which you can do now. Of course, you can do it by on-site with the computer. And then, of course, they'll mail you one. So if you want to do it longhand, you can do that as well. But those dollars are so important because major road projects, funding for some of the educational projects in the community, some of the nonprofit agencies, all of these people depend on the money coming here to Alabama and most importantly, Mobile County. Yeah,
so definitely keep that in mind. Also, when we're talking about that, it does affect those major things like roads and schools, but also it allows the opportunity for more businesses to open up here in Mobile, which means more jobs too.
Indeed, because the county uses these funds for different things. They use it in parts of incentives to bring more businesses in. Some of the things that we've benefited from in the last 10, 20 years with Airbus coming here and Austell and all of those. If you've got your infrastructure in place, which this money helps, these huge conglomerates like that, they look at your area. And so it's a very important thing. The other aspect is, too, is for representation. Your congressional district is based on the numbers. And of course, Alabama right now is at risk of losing a congressional seat if everyone doesn't participate and show that we do have the numbers.
So a lot of weight here on the census that's coming up. We want to talk real quick. Who's coming on the show for tomorrow?
Well, Mobile County Commissioner Merceria Ludgood, she's a part of the effort to make this happen. Also, she brought a budget finance person with her to tell us some of those dollars and cents, and we're talking millions of dollars. And we also have a representative from one of our nonprofits who's helping single moms with children, and homeless, I should say, homeless moms with children in the community, and their funding is derived from the numbers that we give to the census. And so it's very important you get a chance to hear from them and why it's important for us to participate.
And you'll want to tune into Perspectives. That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., right after Asha and Matt with the Saturday Morning News. And of course, if you happen to miss it on Saturday mornings, you can catch us on the web and our YouTube channel.
All right, well, we are looking forward to that. Eric, I hope you have a great weekend
up
ahead.
Chelsea.
Thank you. And coming up, our Rouse's dietitian April made something good and healthy for your Friday, black bean noodle stir fry. We'll see how it turns out next.